So we left off with the piece of shit bruja that marks people for death. Basically the shot collar for the fucking witches. Proceed. I fucking hate you. Anyway, so this nasty ass bruja is floating above the house, and she's like in a crucifix position, right? Because this is what she does. And then next door there was also a Mexican family, and then catty corner there was a Mexican guy that lived across the street. That he lived there by himself. I didn't know any of them, but I knew that the next door, that the neighbors had let my buddy had told me that the SWAT team of APD had used their taco truck before just to stake out and raid people. And that's pretty much all I knew about them. But as I'm floating above the house from the neighbors across the street, there's someone standing at the door outside, right at the front door, and then also catty cornered to the other house I'm talking about. And they were both channeling energy into the house. And then it was like a big stream of light, and it was like just beaming up into the sky. And outside of Brandon's house, there was this weird paint mark that had been put, and it didn't look random at all. It looked like something. And at first it was paint, and we would clean it off. We would scratch it off, power wash it off, and it would always return the next day. It would always show back up. And at night, on the cameras, where that paint spot was at the end of the sidewalk, right there in front of his house, it looked like a for sale sign or a garage sale sign. But instead of saying for sale or garage sale, you could clearly see a 6, and then that's as far as the camera could see. It could see half of the other 6. So he was marked for death, which is why he finally gave in. I mean, he loaded up everything that he could, and he took off because somebody shot through his house. And he had his little boy with him, so he loaded up and left, and I don't blame him. And so after that, I'm like, poof, right back down in my chair. And I begin to see the rest of what's happening.